Are you ready to put on those spiritual shoes and take that walk with me? I'm back. Today I'm going to talk about life purpose. Have you figured out what your life purpose is? Is something stirring up inside of you that's causing you not to sleep and messing with your appetite and disrupting your relationships on your job, your relationships with your children, your relationships with your spouse? Something inside of you is crying out and is ready to be awakened. And that is your purpose in life. So when we put on these spiritual shoes, we are pursuing that greater version of ourselves. So your greater version is different from my greater version. Let me say that again. Your greater version in life is different from mine. But that hungry and that drive that stirs us up, that is something that sooner or later it will show up in your life. And a lot of times we entertain different things to quiet that inner peace in us, thinking that that will satisfy us. And what I mean by trying to be satisfied, a lot of times we'll dress up the outside of ourselves. We'll buy this nice home. We'll go shopping. We'll have that nice car. We'll start up that business, but still there's something inside of you still say, I am not happy with this. And so that is finding your life purpose. And your life purpose will not only change your life, but it will change the life of others who are designated to hear your voice, to hear your message, and receive the passion that comes from your inner peace. And your inner peace comes from you loving yourself. And your inner peace comes from you not destroying other people. And your inner peace will come when that small voice speaks so loud that only you can hear it, that you will let go everything that has been slowing you down. So many of you are struggling right now. You're trying to figure out, why am I so bothered by so many different things? And so you have realized that you are living a life that everyone else wants you to live. You lived your life based off your parents. They raised you a certain way. They required you to go to school. They required you to get a job. They required you to go get an education. They required you to get your business started. So that you did all that. And then you found out, I am still not happy with my life purpose. And some of you have become mothers and fathers, and some of you have felt like you just became a maid, a housekeeper, a cleaner, a bookkeeper. Some of you feel like as a relationship, like your spouse or your best friend, you felt like you did everything for them and they still wasn't happy. There was always something that they were finding wrong about you. And yet each time you tried to change, it was never satisfying to that individual. So that's why I am here to remind you that you must do what your life purpose is for you. Now let me say that again. You must do for you your life purpose for you. And when you resonate with that thing, you will find such greater peace that you will be such a light when you come in a room of people who are ready to hear your message, who are ready to receive your gifts and your talents. So you're not just here just to work a job. You're not here just to be a mom. You're not here just to be a wife. You're not here just to be a housekeeper, a bookkeeper. You're not just here to go to work the same way, eat at the same restaurants, cook the same foods, shop at the same grocery store, go on vacation, not go on vacation. There's more to you, and that is your life purpose. Remember in some of my earlier videos, I indicated that Yolanda is getting her degree in bettering me. When you better you, you step into your life purpose. And your life purpose will make you a better version of you. And when you become that better version of you, your talents flourish. Your success in whatever area you're trying to go in, it flourish. You don't feel the need to hurt other people with your words. You don't feel the need to always feel like you have to be on top. You learn to control that ego and you learn to find inner peace. And you learn to love life. And loving life just means you enjoy life for where you are at that time and you find good in that. So when we take that spiritual journey is multitude of people all around the world. They are awakening. They are finding their greater version of themselves. And they're no longer content with what they used to do. So they're now stepping into that greater version. And that greater version just means I'm finding my life purpose. And when you find your life purpose, you understand that you are here for a specific reason and a set time. You don't want to leave here and say, wow, I didn't even do what that dream was inside of me. That dream was so alive, but I ignored it. And the way we ignore things is we dress it up on the outside. We begin to buy material things. We buy a car and we fix it up. We buy a house and we fix it up. We buy clothes and jewelry and we fix it up. And that still you realize on the inside, it does not resonate with you anymore. So many people are okay with letting go of the material things, and so many people are not. And that's okay too, because that is your spiritual journey. That is your life purpose. But it's very difficult when two people, one awaken and one stay asleep. It is a very difficult pathway to travel, because when one stays asleep and the other one is ready to move into their life purpose, sometimes it causes pain. Let me say that again. Sometimes it causes pain. And some pain when a person does not understand that you do not have to tear another person down in order to move on with your life. You don't have to find excuses by tearing that person apart and judging them, judging their actions, judging their looks, and criticizing everything they do. Just love you. And when you love you, you would have the strength to speak words that will, whether you speak words that will hurt that person, the words will not tear that person down. Understand that somebody is always going to say something that's very hurtful, but it is you that finds inner peace to allow that thing not to rule over your life. And so, again, we will always experience relationships that have to come to an end. You're going to experience jobs that you're going to have to leave. You're going to experience your children growing up and leaving the house. You're going to experience parents passing on, leaving their physical body, and now moving into the spirit realm. So we have a hard time dealing with things that have to say goodbye. So as a reminder, when you pursue your life purpose, you will find the strength to overcome many things that will come and face you, and it will become so painful, you will be able to relieve that pain by going back within and reminding yourself of that life purpose. So today I'm here to remind you, one, when you focus on your life purpose, you will find a greater version of you. You will keep those spiritual shoes on. You will connect with people who are also finding their greater version of themselves. Two, when you become aware of your power, let me say that again. Two, when you become aware of your power, you will not hurt other people. Remember, some people who have power, they use that power the wrong way. But with you, if you choose to learn your life purpose, you will understand that you will use your power in the right way. And three, when you find yourself pursuing your life purpose, you understand that that might not be the time to get into a relationship. That might not be the time to make a large purchase. That might not be the time to say, you know what, let me start this job knowing that I have to go in this direction. So remember, take time to think. Go within. There's something greater inside you. And once you find that life purpose, everything will fall into place. This particular book I want to share with you. This book is called The New Earth Awakening to Your Life Purpose. The New Earth Awakening to Your Life Purpose. It's okay to awaken. It's not okay to hurt people as you exit out. Now, I truly understand that when we share things with people, when we tell people we have to say goodbye, I understand everybody is not going to take it well. I understand that when some people say, hey, I love you, I'm going to always be there for you, and they're not. And in the process, they're starting to tear you down. They're starting to find things wrong with you. I get that. But we cannot control the emotions of another person. You have to keep your eyes on you. You have to understand your life purpose. They're not going to get it. Let me say that again. Your life purpose, they're not there to get it. Only you are. They're there to understand and move forward in their life purpose. So when their time comes, when their awakening comes for them, that's when they will pursue their life purpose. But if you are awakening to your life purpose, pursue it. There are so many people out there waiting for you to encourage you, and I'm one of them. I encourage you to continue to seek a better version of you. I encourage you to understand the power of you, the power of your awareness. This particular book is called The Power of Your Awareness. You need to be aware of your greatness inside you. Let me say that again. You need to be aware of the greatness inside of you. No one else can make you happy. No one can buy you any house, any car, any diamond rings, the perfect job. There's still something inside us that wants to pursue our purpose. Some people are awakening to that right now, and they are hungry. At the same time, they are sad. And they are sad because a lot of relationships have to come to an end because people do not understand the passion that is inside of you. You are driven by that right now. And you have become everybody else's way of life, and now you want to become your way of life. So I speak to some of you young people. You believe that you are required to do everything for everybody else. You have to do for yourself first. There are so many people out here who are older than you. They have traveled the path that you're on. We're not here to tell you what to do. We're here to remind you that you're not alone. There are so many who are on that spiritual walk, and they have already traveled that path, and they just want to make that road easier by preparing a map for you. And I am one of those individuals. So a lot of these things I speak to you are in my path. I'm talking to you, it's in our future. It is the year 2021. So if you begin to apply some of these principles, it becomes your now. And your now only becomes your now when you are ready to change. And when you're ready to move past the people who are passing judgments on you, the people who are finding all type of excuse to say, no, that's not for you, don't do it, continue doing what you're doing, your business is successful, you have a happy family, you have a successful lifestyle, all your friends like you, when you throw a party, everybody's there, but something still inside of you is not okay with that lifestyle. Now, I'm not telling you to give up your lifestyle. I'm not telling you to terminate any type of relationship. I'm just saying pursue your life purpose. And your life purpose is your life purpose. So as a reminder, one, pursue your life purpose. Be aware of what's best for you. Because when you step in that greater version of you, there's someone waiting to receive your gifts and your talent. Because your passion will be driven because it's driven by your inner love that you have for yourself. And two, make sure you don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you based off other people saying what you can and cannot do. Don't let the world around you that's crumbling to make you think your world will crumble. No, your world will be just as strong as long as you stay strong. So stay strong and keep that greater version of you alive. Make sure your dream is alive. And three, make sure that when you find yourself sad, when you find yourself and you think you're all alone, you're not alone. So many of us are waiting for you to click on that YouTube video, to send us an email, to make sure you contact us on social media. So many of us are ready to help you if you are experiencing some emotional pain. And so emotional pain, it can come. But remember, pain is weakness leaving your physical body. Let me say that again. Pain is weakness leaving your physical body. So pain can be good at certain times. Emotional pain, I truly understand. How long it lasts, it depends on the individual. So each individual is different. So that's why I said it's very important to be aware of the power that's within you. The power of awareness. Learning to inhabit your power. So when you're going through that emotional time, and that emotional time can cause so much havoc in our lives. and we can become so drained. You must learn to be aware of how to replenish and pull that power back so you can continue to be that greater version of you. So until next time, until you're ready to put on those spiritual shoes, there's millions of us that are out there and we got our spiritual shoes on. And we're ready and we're connecting. So I encourage you to stay connected. I encourage you to stay in a greater version of you. Remember, Yolanda said she's getting her degree and seeking that greater version of me. So don't you forget to get your greater version of you. Until next time, love and peace.